He had a 17-year NFL career, playing 16 of those for the Chargers, 16 of those years. He concluded his career on the Colts in 2021. There's still 14 players on the Colts that he played with during the 2020 season. Rivers shares a long history and friendship with the Colts head coach, Shane Steichen, who was previously an offensive and quarterback coach during Rivers' time with the Chargers. Rivers has kept busy coaching high school football in Alabama since his retirement, and here he goes again. Joining me now, former NFL player Marques Ogden. I'm excited to watch him play. I love his antics. I love the trash talking. I was asking in the break, is it daggummit or is it dang gummit?
Dang gummit.
Dang gummit? I say daggummit.
See, Marni, here's the thing. Like, this is exactly what the Colts were wanting. People to talk about them and have conversation. Philip Rivers was actually, Marni, drafted the year after I was. I was 2003. He was 2004. But he knows how to win. He's a proven veteran. You saw 8 Pro Bowls, comeback player of the year. He played with the Colts, knows their system, knows their head coach. All these factors, the Colts right now, right, Mark, you said it so eloquently, they need to win. They lost to the Jaguars. They're now chasing on the heels, and they didn't feel they had a quarterback in that room that could lead them to wins and victories. And so they say, you know what? Let's make a chance. Let's go after it. Let's see what he's got.
He's definitely got the experience, but at 44, the physicality of it. Is he ready for that? And what has he said about his preparation?
I'm 45. I'll put it like this. I would not even think to step back on the football field, especially the NFL level. But I will say this. As a quarterback, if he's been throwing with his arm, he's still coaching high school football. He's been around the game, probably leading drills, things like that. He's probably been showing the guys how to throw the football and working his arm. So in reality, right, Marni, he still could have it. Now, what I'll be concerned about is taking one big hit. That's the problem. Because again, at 44, one hit could not be good. But as far as his arm, his movement, his mind, knowing the game, I mean, the guy is a proven veteran that can win.
Yep, he's going to show up. All right, that's going to be fun to watch. Bundle up if you are going to be watching the Chicago Bears take on Cleveland this weekend. I think we're in the single digits when they start that game, may stay there. It's in Chicago, the Bears and the Browns coming off a loss. What do you think needs to happen for each of these teams to get a win?
The Bears have to establish the line of scrimmage, and they got to run the football like they did a couple weeks ago, over 250 yards of rushing. Against Green Bay, Marni, they got away from them. I know they got behind, but Caleb Williams does better when you're running the football, opening up play action, and the guys are cheating up front, looking for the run. He can then throw the pass behind the linebackers, under the safeties. Cleveland, they lost to the Titans, which was unexpected, but Cleveland has new life now with Shedeur Sanders at the helm. They're going to trust their offense. They're going to go after going for play. The Browns have nothing to lose. So they're going to pull out all the stops. They're going to try to do everything they can to spoil and make the Bears have a hard chance of making the playoffs. But again, if the Browns just don't turn the football over, because their defense, Mark, is awesome. But again, they just have to score. I got the Bears winning, but it's going to be a close game in my opinion.
Yeah, it's going to be a cold one. I'm out of time, but who's your pick for the Heisman before the announcement tomorrow?
Woo! You know what? I like the run. Oh, God, I'm gonna go with the quarterback from Indiana. He won the big game. They are undefeated. They're now number one spot. I think that's the guy who's going to get the Heisman Trophy. That'll be awesome to see that for them and for their organization and for the school.
Yeah, a lot of good talent out there, but Heisman Mendoza. All right, Marques, thanks. Enjoy the weekend. Stay warm.
Have a good one.
You too. See you later.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.